Sister wives, Brown family finally split Coyote Pass cash, and here's how much they got. Hello friends, welcome to the Daily Gossip News Update. I'm Olivia and I hope you're well by God's grace. Please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon for more updates. Flagstaff, Arizona. After years of family feuds, financial disputes, and unfulfilled dreams of a polygamous paradise, the stars of TLC's long-running reality series Sister Wives have officially closed the book on their infamous Coyote Pass property. The sprawling 14-acre plot in Flagstaff, Arizona, which was meant to be the foundation for Kody Brown's ultimate family compound, has been sold off in 4 separate parcels for a combined total of $1.5 million in cash. The sales, finalized in mid-April 2025, mark the end of a saga that captivated viewers through multiple seasons of the show, blending heartbreak, betrayal, and bitter negotiations among Kody and his ex-wives, Meri, Janelle, Christine, and current wife Robyn. Coyote Pass drama began in 2018 when the Brown family relocated from Las Vegas to Arizona, hoping to escape the spotlight and build a self-sustaining haven for Kody, his 4 wives, and their 18 children. The land, overlooking the stunning San Francisco peaks, was purchased for approximately $820,000, with contributions from all family members. Visions of 5 individual homes, 1 for each wife, quickly dissolved amid rising tensions, the COVID-19 pandemic, and Kody's deteriorating relationships with 3 of his spouses. Christine left in 2021, followed by Janelle in late 2022 and Meri in early 2023, leaving Robyn as Kody's sole remaining wife. What followed was a protracted battle over the property's future. Christine, who had already sold her Flagstaff home and pocketed those proceeds upon her exit, signed over her Coyote Pass share to Kody and Robyn for a symbolic $10 in July 2022. This move left Meri and Janelle particularly wary, as they had sunk significant savings, including proceeds from selling their Las Vegas homes, into the land without seeing any return. Janelle, in particular, voiced deep mistrust of Kody during season 19 episodes, fearing he wouldn't divide the profits fairly. "I never felt like I had much control over my own money," Janelle confessed in a January 2024 episode, highlighting the shared family accounts that once pooled their finances. Tensions peaked in late 2024 and early 2025, with on-screen confrontations revealing Kody's initial plan to allocate uneven shares based on ownership stakes. One parcel was solely in Kody and Robyn's name, while others were split differently. Meri even threatened legal action, prompting Robyn to admit feeling betrayed by her sister wife's assertiveness. Kody, in a confessional, grumbled about the knife in my pocketbook from the eventual equal split but ultimately consented, stating, "It's come to the point where the family is not going to live here. Let's sell the whole lot and move on." To ensure equity, the parcels were restructured just before the sale on March 27, 2025. 2 sections were transferred to include equal interests among Kody, Robyn, Meri, and Janelle. Coconino County property records confirm the transactions closed on April 14, 2025, with buyers paying full cash for the vacant lots, likely drawn to the panoramic mountain views rather than the Browns' fractured fairy tale. Breaking down the sales and payouts. Property was divided into 4 parcels, each sold individually. Here's how it shook out. Parcel 1, Christine's original share, now Kody and Robyn's 2 acres, sold for $305,000. Fully owned by Kody and Robyn post 2022 transfer. Parcel 2, 2.42 acres, owned 50-50 by Meri and Janelle, sold for $305,000. This netted each $152,500. Parcel 3, 4.48 acres, owned 50% by Kody and Robyn, 25% each by Meri and Janelle, sold for $400,000. Parcel 4, 5.16 acres, owned 50% by Kody and Robyn, 25% each by Meri and Janelle, sold for $490,000. After restructuring for fairness, the total $1.5 million was divided equally 4 ways, excluding Christine, who had already opted out. Each of Kody, Robyn, Meri, and Janelle walked away with $375,000. This represents a tidy $680,000 profit for the group on their initial $820,000 investment, though individual gains vary based on prior contributions. Kody had paid off a remaining $340,000 mortgage note in June 2023 with Janelle's help, ensuring no liens clouded the deal. For Meri and Janelle, the payout is a hard-won victory. Meri, who endured years as Kody's legal but emotionally distant wife, used the funds to fuel her independent ventures, including her LuLaRoe clothing business revival. Janelle, a former financial powerhouse for the family, has spoken about redirecting her share toward retirement and potential moves to Montana, as teased in September 2024 episodes. Kody and Robyn, meanwhile, are channeling their portion into stability amid Kody's real estate side hustles and Robyn's ongoing support as the family's anchor. The emotional aftermath. The sales ripple effects extend beyond the bank accounts. In a December 2024 Sister Wives episode, Janelle revealed she couldn't fully move on from Kody until the land was liquidated, viewing it as the last tether to their plural marriage. Robyn, the last to relinquish the dream, confessed to feeling a profound sense of loss. Robyn was the last to give up on the dream, but she's finally consented. Kody, ever the patriarch, admitted fleeting thoughts of screwing over Janelle but credited Robyn for keeping him honest. Fans tuning into the back half of Season 19, which resumed on April 20, 2025, will relive the raw negotiations during the upcoming Tell-All specials. As the Browns scatter, Christine thriving in her new monogamous life with David Woolley, Meri exploring solo travels, Janelle embracing minimalism, and Kody and Robyn hunkering down in their $890,000 Utah mansion, the Coyote past chapter underscores a poignant truth. Sometimes letting go of land is the only way to reclaim your footing. The Sister Wives franchise, now in its 19th season, continues to draw millions by peeling back the layers of modern polygamy's collapse. With no word on Season 20 yet, producers hint at focusing on the ex-wives' fresh starts. For now, the dusty Arizona acres that once symbolized unity stand as a testament to division, and a lucrative one at that. Sister Wives Robyn Brown hints Kody's ex-wives played a role in family divide. Flagstaff, Arizona, in a surprising turn during the second part of the Season 19 tell-all, aired November 23, 2025, Robyn Brown broke her long-standing silence and pointed fingers at Kody's three former wives Christine, Janelle, and Meri for actively contributing to the complete disintegration of the Brown family. Speaking through visible tears, the last remaining wife told host Sukanya Suki Krishnan, "I've been painted as the villain for years, but the truth is, some of the things that were said and done by the other wives made it impossible for the family to stay together. I didn't break this family, they walked away, and they made sure the door was slammed on their way out." Robyn's comments come after nearly 4 years of being publicly blamed by fans and her former sister wives for Kody's emotional withdrawal from Christine, Janelle, and Meri. The narrative that Robyn monopolized, Kody has dominated social media and multiple seasons of the TLC hit, but during Sunday's episode, Robyn pushed back harder than ever before. "They wanted out," Robyn continued. "Christine was planning her exit for years. Janelle emotionally checked out long before she physically left. And Meri had one foot out the door since 2015. I was the only one still trying to hold the plural family together, but you can't force people to stay when they've already left in their hearts." The studio audience audibly gasped when Robyn revealed previously unaired text messages from 2021 to 2022 in which Christine allegedly wrote to the sister wife group chat, "I'm done pretending. This isn't the life I want anymore," months before she publicly announced her departure to Kody. Janelle, appearing remotely, immediately fired back. "Robyn conveniently forgets that Kody stopped showing up for me and my kids during COVID. He chose one household over the others, and we all saw it. Don't rewrite history now that the Coyote pass money is split and everyone's moving on." Meri, who has remained largely neutral in recent seasons, also weighed in. "I stayed loyal for decades after the catfishing scandal. I begged for scraps of attention. If anyone was trying, it was me. Robyn got the full husband. The rest of us got part-time Kody at best." Kody, sitting beside Robyn on the tell-all couch, remained uncharacteristically quiet for much of the exchange but finally spoke up toward the end. "I take responsibility for my part. I got angry. I pulled away. But I also felt abandoned first. When 3 out of 4 wives stop believing in plural marriage, what am I supposed to do? Fight alone? Robyn went on to claim that certain calculated moves by the departing wives, including Christine selling her Flagstaff house without consulting the family and Janelle refusing to pay into shared expenses after 2021, created financial distrust that poisoned the Coyote Pass property negotiations for years. Every time we tried to move forward as a family, someone was already planning their individual exit strategy, Robyn said, voice cracking. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm saying I wasn't the only one making choices that hurt the family. Fans on social media immediately split into camps. The hashtag Team Robyn trended for the first time in years, while others accused her of victim blaming during the tell-all's most explosive moment. Christine, who did not attend part 2 in person, released a statement on Instagram shortly after the episode aired. I left a marriage that was no longer serving me or my children. That's not tearing a family apart, that's choosing peace. I wish Robyn and Kody well, truly. As season 19 wraps, the Coyote Pass land is fully sold, the money divided, and the once sprawling Brown family now consists of only Kody, Robyn, and their minor children plus occasional visits from Truly and Savannah. Whether Robyn's bold accusations will shift public perception or simply mark the final nail in the plural family coffin remains to be seen. One thing is clear. 7 years after leaving Las Vegas with dreams of one big happy family, the Browns are now 5 separate households, and the blame game is far from over. Sister wives, Kody Brown's estranged transgender child Leon unleashes fury, branding him a liar and joke of a father in Flagstaff, Arizona. The fractured remnants of the Brown family empire are fracturing further, as Kody Brown's estranged transgender child Leon resurfaced on social media after a year-long hiatus to deliver a blistering takedown of their father. In a series of unfiltered Instagram stories posted on November 25, 2025, the 30-year-old writer, who uses they/them pronouns, accused Kody of fabricating efforts to reconnect with his 18 children, culminating in the devastating labels. He is a liar. He is a joke of a father. That's all. Leon's explosive rant, which quickly went viral and dominated Sister Wives fan forums, was triggered by a clip from the show's latest season 19 episode, aired on TLC the previous Sunday. In the segment, the 56-year-old patriarch, now monogamously married to Robyn Brown, claimed during a therapy discussion with his wife, "I've reached out to every one of my children and multiple times." The statement, intended to portray Kody as a remorseful dad grappling with estrangement, instead ignited a firestorm when Leon, the eldest child from Kody's spiritually wed, but legally annulled marriage to Meri Brown, called it out as outright deception. Taking a break from my social media hiatus to say one thing, there's a ridiculous video of my father circulating where he says he reaches out to his children, Leon began in their first post, shared via a stark black background with white text for emphasis. 6 CB5A3. Let me be so and clear. I have not heard from that man since my brother killed himself. Kody blatantly blew me off at Garrison's funeral. 09663D. The reference cuts deep, alluding to the tragic suicide of half-sibling Robert Garrison Brown in March 2024 at age 25. A loss that shattered the already splintered family and prompted fleeting glimpses of unity during the funeral in Provo, Utah. Leon, a Westminster College graduate and Substack contributor who came out as lesbian in 2017 before affirming their transgender identity in June 2022, elaborated on the alleged snub. Kody, they claimed, avoided eye contact and conversation entirely during the somber gathering, leaving Leon isolated amid grieving siblings. To AC4F9. This isn't isolated fallout. Leon's post echoes long simmering resentments from other adult children, including Christine's daughters Truly and Aspen, who have publicly distanced themselves from Kody post-plural marriage collapse. Sources close to the family tell this outlet that Kody's COVID-era one-house rule prioritizing Robyn's household exacerbated rifts, with many kids viewing him as absent long before the 2021 to 2023 exits of Christine, Janelle, and Meri. The outburst drew immediate support from Leon's spouse Audrey Chris, who commented on the story, "Verifiably not true," directly refuting Kody's on-air narrative. 6B599 fans on X, formerly Twitter, rallied with Team Leon trending briefly, one user posting, "Leon just spoke for all the Brown kids who've been gaslit for years." Kody's redemption arc is DOA D43. Others, however, defended Kody, citing his fundamentalist Mormon roots and discomfort with Leon's transition as a barrier. Though Meri has been vocally supportive, sharing Leon's coming out post in 2022 with a heartfelt caption, "I love you no matter what." A timeline of estrangement and heartbreak. Leon's words land amid Sister Wives' most raw season yet, which has dissected the Coyote Pass land sale windfall, each ex-wife netting $375,000, and Kody's pivot to podcast appearances, like his recent Vile Files chat where he doubled down on outreach claims point to FB91C. Here's how the father-child chasm widened. 2015 to 2017, Meri's catfishing scandal erodes trust. Leon comes out as lesbian, straining Kody's conservative views. 2020 to 2021, pandemic lockdowns see Kody isolate with Robyn, alienating other households. Christine exits, citing emotional neglect. June 2022, Leon announces transgender identity on Instagram. "I'm non-binary and my pronouns are they/them." Kody remains silent publicly. March 2024, Garrison's death rocks the family. Kody attends the funeral but, per Leon, offers no solace to them. November 2025, episode airs. Leon responds within 48 hours, breaking a self-imposed social media break focused on writing and therapy. Janelle and Christine, during the episode, pushed back against Robyn's implication that ex-wives poison Kody's image to the kids. "I'm tired of being blamed for how his kids feel about him," Christine vented. "It's his responsibility." 7FC8B9 Meri, now thriving with her sister wives, Meri and Me spinoff, has stayed mum on the latest drama but previously told Us Weekly, "Parenting in plural is tough, but love doesn't come with conditions." Kody, reached via representatives, declined comment, but a source familiar with his mindset says he's heartbroken but resolute, blaming miscommunications amplified by the show. Robyn in the episode suggested therapy as a bridge. Maybe a neutral third party could help him explain his side. Yet Leon's tirade suggests the gap is a chasm, one widened by years of perceived favoritism, financial opacity, and unspoken bigotry. Broader ripples in the Brown legacy. This isn't just personal, it's a microcosm of Sister Wives' evolution from polygamy's glossy allure to its gritty unraveling. With 19 seasons under its belt, the series has grossed TLC millions while humanizing and critiquing alternative family structures. Leon's voice adds a vital layer, queer representation in a once rigid faith community. Their Substack, Queer and Here, explores identity and recovery, hinting at future memoirs that could rival the show's confessional style. As the Tell-All specials loom, Part 3 airs November 30th, 2025, expect more unfiltered truth bombs. For Kody, once the self-proclaimed sexy polygamous dad, the label joke of a father stings amid his real estate ventures and Utah mansion life with Robyn. For Leon, it's catharsis, a public reclaiming of narrative from a man who, in their eyes, long ago forfeited the role. The Brown saga proves reality TV's cruel mirror. What builds an empire can bury a family. Whether this sparks reconciliation or seals the divide, one thing's certain: Leon's not mincing words anymore. Sister Wives, Kody Brown's ridiculous behavior during Garrison's funeral sparks outrage. In the wake of the devastating loss of Garrison Brown, the Brown family's already fractured dynamics have come under intense scrutiny, particularly Kody Brown's actions at his son's funeral. The Sister Wives patriarch, known for his controversial decisions in the polygamous family structure, has been branded a liar and a joke of a father by his own child Leon Brown. This explosive revelation, shared publicly on social media, has ignited widespread outrage among fans and family members alike, painting a picture of estrangement and indifference at one of the most vulnerable moments for the grieving clan. Garrison Brown, the 25-year-old son of Kody and Janelle Brown, tragically died by suicide in March 2024, leaving behind a legacy of kindness and adventure that contrasted sharply with the turmoil in his parents' plural marriage. The funeral, held later that year, was meant to be a time of collective mourning for the Brown siblings and their extended family. Instead, it became a flashpoint for long-simmering resentments. Leon Brown, who identifies as non-binary and is the child of Kody and his first wife Meri, broke a self-imposed social media hiatus to address a recent episode of Sister Wives. In that episode, aired on November 23, 2025, Kody claimed he was actively trying to reconnect with his estranged children, even considering therapy to bridge the gaps. Leon's response was visceral and unfiltered. "Let me be so f***ing clear. I have not heard from that man since my brother killed himself," Leon posted on Instagram stories, their words cutting through the carefully curated narrative of reconciliation. "Kody blatantly blew me off at Garrison's funeral. He is a liar. He is a joke of a father. That's all." The accusation of being blown off suggests a deliberate snub, perhaps a cold shoulder, ignored condolences, or a complete avoidance during the service. Actions that Leon and others perceive as emblematic of Kody's emotional unavailability. CEC2B5U144 BD. This isn't an isolated incident. It's the culmination of years of perceived favoritism and neglect as Kody's marriages dissolved, leaving many of his 18 children feeling sidelined. The outrage has rippled beyond Leon. Fans on platforms like Reddit have recirculated images from the funeral, highlighting what they see as Kody's insensitivity. One viral post described Kody and his current wife Robyn Brown seated in the front row with Kody's hand resting possessively on Robyn's knee, while Janelle, Garrison's mother, was visibly breaking down in grief nearby. "Janelle's children should have been sitting beside her in the front row," the poster lamented, capturing the sentiment of many who view Kody's seating choice as a final act of exclusion in a family already torn apart by divorce. Commenters echoed this, with one writing, "Kody hates his ex-wives more than he loves his own children. He has a lot of growing up to do." The image of divided loyalties, Kody prioritizing his bond with Robyn over solidarity with Janelle and her kids, has fueled accusations of narcissism and hypocrisy from a man who once preached family unity through plural marriage. Janelle Brown herself has been candid about the fallout. In interviews tied to the show's latest season, she revealed that her daughter Madison "Maddie" Brush hasn't spoken to Kody in 2 to 3 years, citing his lack of interest in her life as the reason. She didn't see the need to inform Kody about anything going on in her life because he had not shown any interest, Janelle explained, underscoring a pattern of paternal disengagement. 65E58 ADF5 FBB. Maddie's relocation was even influenced by the strained family atmosphere, a decision Janelle attributes partly to Kody's behavior. Similarly, Kody's social media habits tell their own story. He follows only a handful of his children on Instagram: Hunter, Paydon, Isabel, Logan, Aurora, Michael T, Brianna, and Savannah, while seemingly ignoring others, including Leon. He does, however, still follow Garrison's now inactive profile, a poignant reminder of the son he lost and the relationships he failed to nurture. 1631B1. Kody's on-screen reflections only amplify the controversy. During the episode, he tearfully recounted sharing a beer with Garrison shortly before his death, contrasting it with his own regrets about never doing the same with his father. "I at least got a beer with Garrison the last time we ate together," Kody said, his voice cracking. Yet Janelle's reaction, laughing at his claims of outreach, speaks volumes about the disconnect. While Kody ponders therapy with Robyn, his actions at the funeral suggest a deeper unwillingness to confront the pain he's caused. As one fan put it on Reddit, "The kids feel his rejection and they all feel it in different ways. But they feel it. It's sad to have a parent who really doesn't care." AA5-5531. This scandal arrives as Sister Wives enters its 20th season, with the show's focus shifting to grief, accountability, and the remnants of a once expansive plural family now reduced to Kody and Robyn's monogamous union. Meri and Christine, Kody's other ex-wives, have largely moved on, but the children's voices, like Leon's, are growing louder, demanding truth over performative remorse. For viewers, the outrage isn't just about one funeral snub. It's a reckoning for a father whose ridiculous behavior has left scars that no amount of TV therapy can erase. The Brown family's story continues to unfold, a raw testament to the complexities of love, loss, and legacy in the public eye. As Leon's words hang in the air, "He is a liar," fans are left wondering if Kody will ever step up or if the outrage will simply echo into silence.